Welcome to the Entertainment Alert podcast. What up, bro?
I'm great at you.
Get sharp, get sharp, get sharp. So, what did you get up to this weekend?
Obviously, binge watching TV and
Yeah.
stuff, and flu has me by the.
Good. Do you have a life? Don't you have a life? Don't you ever go out? Don't you have a girlfriend? Don't you have friends?
Look, I do go out, but currently I'm just occupied by a lot of things.
Oh,
that
okay.
Yeah, so I have to remain indoors. But yeah, I do go out now and then.
Oh, all right, cool. So, what are you watching?
What am I watching? There's a lot of shows right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the past weekend, I mean, there was Miss South Africa.
Yeah. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Miss South Africa 2023, moving from Zanzibar Magic to SABC 3. I think that move for me personally is a great move because it lends the program and the brand to a wider audience than it did on DSTV. Production wise, I was very impressed. I didn't really get to see the full thing. I only saw snippets of it, because Sundays ish. It's about my mic every Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the bits that I've seen were proper, crisp, whatever, proper budget. It looks like it's got proper budget.
But then again, just went to Bonang's stress.
But also, I don't want to put the budget thing too much into that because sometimes great producing needs to be applauded, because sometimes when you have a great producing team, creative director, great producers and whatever, when you have the right team, you can make something look very amazing at very little cost at all. So big up to Moja. She was the executive producer for the whole production of Miss South Africa. So shout out to her. And just a quick one, she's also celebrating 20 years in the industry this year. Yeah, so she's been in the business for 20 years. So this year she's celebrating that. And what else? There's something else that she was. Oh, yeah, a SAFTA nomination. Obviously, she got a SAFTA nomination.
She deserves it.
Yeah. So what did you think about what you saw?
Production-wise is actually great. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch the whole of the show, but at least I managed to caught up with what was going on.
Yeah,
I'm just shocked that they actually decided to go from what isn't it like top 10 usually?
To
like 7 people. I was trying to understand that. But I'm glad that they actually did well. I mean, Fire was like a proud sponsor. Of the show
There was a moment, There was a moment coming from being cancelled, on SABC, and now, being there. I think that was amazing. The other thing for me was the return of Bonang, obviously, to the Miss South Africa brand. I think the relationship. I saw a very funny tweet from Apelele on Twitter, obviously.
I wonder what he said.
And he tweeted something about the relationship, something along the line, and I'm paraphrasing, but something along the lines like, Bonang and Miss SA have a very weird toxic relationship, but it works kind of thing, so it was taking a Mickey out of that. Her coming back. Listen, nothing against all the other people that have hosted Miss South Africa or who will host Miss South Africa in future. But there are certain things that work with certain people. And I think the marriage between Miss South Africa and Bonang works. And somebody says, is she going to be the only one hosting this forever? I'm like, Miss Universe has one host that's been there for a very long time. Steve Harvey, I don't know if he's still going to host as well. So sometimes it happens like the Oscars had, I think, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg hosted like about 4 times. So there's a Billy Crystal. I think he hosted like 9 times. You know what I mean? So having one person host an event like that, for numerous times, it's not really a big deal. It's not really a new thing or whatever. But look, it works. She looked amazing. The clothes. I think she was banking on. You know what? I'm gonna keep quiet for a while. When I come out, I'm gonna come guns blazing.
Yeah. When it comes to hosts, Bonang is definitely perfect because I can't think of anyone besides Bonang and Annalem Daughter. Those are like the perfect people to host that show specifically. I mean, both of them have been involved from the judging to hosting and all that stuff. So it's actually cool. I'm glad to see Bonang on our screens just doing something else, not from young, famous, and African. I didn't like how she was. It was going to ruin her reputation, to be honest. But I like her hosting and just, classy Bonang.
And she's got a cover out, the glamour cover out. I think the timing was very perfect. Coming from that nonsense, young African, to come out with a cover for drama, and then Miss South
Perfect
Africa.
timing, actually.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, yeah.
So that worked. Former Miss South Africa, the living Miss South Africa.
Navi,
Yeah.
Mokeri, yeah. I don't know who's behind promoting these people and just campaigning for them.
Yeah.
I feel like not all of them get the same treatment in terms of how they actually just go all out.
But isn't it because of the causes or the initiative that they want to get involved with? Because I mean, I would assume that certain causes are easier, to PR than others. You get what I'm saying? And it's like all Miss South Africans do the same thing or represent the same thing.
About sanitary pads, that would be more ideal. Depression. So it makes sense. I'm glad these pageants are not necessarily all about beauty, and it's just, I don't know, it's just boring for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not invested in pageants as well. Yeah. But we love
as
TV. We talk about TV. We talk about TV. We love TV.
Poverty by yourself. I don't know what they say in those speeches. They just don't sound realistic.
Yeah. Look, I mean, to be honest, pageants have run their course now. I think a lot of us actually are interested simply based on the host, the performers, and the production of that. But I don't think anybody's invested in something serious out of that. The other thing that I wanted to mention is Robot Boy finally performing on a big platform like that. I'm so proud of this boy.
He's growing.
And I don't call him boy to,
I mean, he Robot Boy. So
Boy. Yeah. And I'm old, man. I'm pushing 40, so I can call him a boy. He's a boy to me. But here's the thing. I'm so proud of. Like, he's one of those people that excites me about the industry, because he's multi-talented. He is. I don't like using the word humble, but he's not. He doesn't have these. Some people are on TV for 2 minutes, and they've arrived. He doesn't have that, And one thing for me, when somebody has talent and have every reason to be a jerk and they are not a jerk, it's an amazing thing for me, because Robert Boy is that boy is, you can't take that away from him. He's so talented. Even if he was a jerk, he was a dick on set, whatever, believe me, people would still want to work with him because of how talented he is. But it is so amazing to see that, he is such a cool dude, and seeing him on that stage, the videos that I've been seeing, the comments that I'm seeing, people sending him, being proud of him, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And I also love that he's putting in the work, because it could have been a situation where people are like, no, he's only getting opportunities because of his dad. You know what I mean? No, the boy is actually putting in the work.
I mean, we knew him way even
before exactly. You know what I mean? And he's paid his dues. He's paid his dues. And the other thing that I love about him is that he's taking other people along with him. These dancers guys, they were on a show on SABC One called Dance Wodumo or something like that. I think they're called Versatile and Tontoni, whatever. One of these dances. He dances with them. He puts them on videos. I think he might even travel with them sometimes and all of that. So he's plucking other people and taking other people with him on this journey to stardom that is on, and that's an amazing thing. So, my brother, before you even forget, hey, let's not do this. The winner of Miss South Africa 2023 was Natasha. Is it you bad? Your Bert, whatever?
Your bad. I know with the J with Africans, they always
okay, cool. Yeah. Gorgeous girl. I don't know. Apparently, she was a runner-up at some point, and then she was in the India. Yeah. Well, clearly it is, and all of that. But hey, it's great. Congratulations to her. Let's hope she's got an amazing future ahead of her. Right? Cool. Moving on. The biggest thing on television right now, for me personally, is the winding down to the finale. Yeah, The River. I think for me, in terms of what The River has done as a TV show, the legacy that it will live in the industry and all of that, this is a moment that, these guys should be doing interviews on radio. They should be all over the place, because this, for me, it's a pivotal moment in terms of scripted drama in South Africa. But yeah, big thing is Lindy was getting married, and Lindy might get killed at the wedding from what we are seeing from the promo.
I've seen spoilers. I've seen people shooting behind the scenes of the last episode. I think I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah. But you reckon she's going to die though? Because I need her to die.
I mean, apparently someone leaked like a video or something like a picture of her on like a hearse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been singing this song since I think last year when I announced that the show's gonna end. I think Listiwe needs to get her comeuppance. I think she needs to die.
I'm glad she's getting rid of the Dikana surname.
Yeah.
She's gonna be Mrs. Wane. So
But she will always be Lindiwe Dikana.
No,
I mean, look, listen. Even Dlamini does not stick.
no,
You get what I'm saying?
remember we knew her as like the double barrel.
Yeah.
Dlamini Dikana.
Yeah. But I think Dikana is cemented. I think she'll always be Lindiwe Dikana. All this.
I'll never forgive Zweli for what he did. Hence why I don't like the Dikana anymore.
Yeah. So what's happening right now? Because I divorced the show. I haven't been watching the show. But I'm trying to get back on, but I'm banking episodes so that I can watch like 10 episodes at one go.
It's actually good. It's actually starting to pick up from, I mean, usually with the river, there's like a part where you feel like, okay, it's not really that interesting currently.
Yeah.
I mean, after the whole fake prophet who died, that's when it started picking up. I mean, with the SAFTAs leaving the show, I never expected them to die. I never expected them to leave so soon. I actually thought they're going to stick out. They're actually going to be on the show from when they first debuted on the show till the last episode. So clearly it seems, I like the fact that they're actually going to like the original characters.
Yeah.
Now there's like a whole battle because it's going to be impressive. It's actually
impressive. They're wrapping the season, so they have to go back to the Mkwenas and, you know, Lindy.
My biggest fear is the Mkwenas actually taking over the mine. I know they deserve
but
it.
But they have to.
I mean,
Akra has to be full cycle pay. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that mine actually belongs to them because their father found the diamond.
Not necessarily. I mean, he saved the mine by discovering the diamond.
Yes, so
but
they deserve it. No. If you cannot, so you remember the contract that I was talking to you about when I said, you know, writers make a contract with the audience, you know, an unwritten contract with the audience that, you know, at some point we need to be on some, you know, thank God this is happening at the end, you know what I mean? And I think this is where we wrap up that contract right now, where now the river has to deliver to us who've been fans of the show now by making sure that the Mokwenas at least come out on top with this show. So
I'm not ready for the ending. Yeah. But I currently like the storylines. Even though the river lost its spark over the years or over the seasons.
Yeah.
The writing is still good.
Yeah.
I mean, Patu and Gideon are just doing their most, just trying to just keep the show alive for as long as they can. And I'm glad that Lindu is still iconic and strong and the Madlabantu that we know. I like the fact that she's not diluted. Like, compared to the Queen, I felt at some point Harriet was not the Harriet that we knew.
Yeah.
She just became too weak.
Yeah.
So now, and it's funny enough, there's actually similar storylines between Harriet and Lindiwe. I mean, Harriet actually moved on and married someone else. And Lindu is actually going the same route.
Yeah.
So obviously, you wonder as to, will the ending have the same ending?
I would be very disappointed if that happens because I'm sorry, the Queen ending me now disappointed me. Like, it felt like an episode that just
it was just
I didn't like that. Lindiwe Dikana, Cindy Latu has been playing the character for more than 6 years, and looking at 6th season, she's been nominated every season for playing Lindiwe, which is a record for the SAFTAs. You know, it's never happened, and I'm definitely sure that she's gonna be nominated for season 6 as well. You know, next year.
Tando Tabete. Double norms. Wow.
Well,
yeah. We don't have to dwell on that much, but yeah.
I love Tando. I loved Housekeepers. But I wanted to keep it to the river right now. So, do you think, Jorge, with Cindy having played this character for this long and having made such an indelible mark, you know, in the industry with this character, do you think this is gonna affect any of the future project that she wants to do? Because I remember I tweeted the other day that, you know, I would want Lindiwe to go, but Cindy to go play a totally different character. But now I'm thinking, in South Africa, the storylines are all the same. Where is she going to find, you know...
I've actually asked, I've been on a space where there was like the river fans.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered, would they still prefer seeing Cindy to play like a powerful woman? And most of them actually do want her to.
Yeah, but then would limit her, in my opinion.
Because
you get what I'm saying?
switch her back to Madlabantu.
Yeah, yeah.
If she pays like another
Yeah.
powerful woman, she's gonna have to go back to being Lindy Wedikana.
Yeah.
And it won't be different. So it'll be like she's playing the same characters.
Exactly.
But there's multiple telenovelas right now.
Please go
Obviously,
play a nurse, man. Go play a nurse or
a poor woman. I know.
Or a police officer. You know, power doesn't have to be evil. You get what I'm saying?
She can always play something else.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
she could be a perfect fit on Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah.
Smoke and Mirrors. I'm not sure about Umkoka.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, there's always new telenovelas coming out.
Yeah.
Hopefully she gets selected to like play these characters. I hope she continues securing gigs.
And the boy, where is he gonna go?
Which boy?
Andile.
Andile. Oh, come on. He's still young.
Yeah.
He still has like many more things to explore in the.
Because here's the thing. As great as the river has been, though, have you noticed that a lot of the people that left the river, with the exception of Lunati Mampofu, and to some extent, what's her name? Okay, never.
Lawrence Maleka.
The daughter, the stepdaughter.
What's her name again?
Yeah, okay. We'll remember her name.
Zanoguhle or something.
Zanoguhle. A lot of the people that leave the river, especially who have played like major characters, end up not doing much, you know, after that. And I worry that
it's going to happen to most of them.
Yeah, people like the guy who plays Andile.
I mean, Generations actors eventually played other things and they're still prominent. It might be the same thing. I know. The River will always be the best or written telenovela I've ever had in South Africa.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the characters that were written specifically, they were like significant characters that were written different from what we've had on our television screens. I know some of them, it will be difficult to play something else. I just wish I saw, who's that guy playing Kabzela? He's a brilliant actor. I just wish I could see him more on television.
Yeah.
I wish he could be considered. I mean, he could fit it on any show.
I think he made wasn't he on Nikiwe? I think he was on Nikiwe playing the gardener or something. Which one is Kabzela Khade?
What's this? Charlie.
Charlie was the one.
Okay. I mean, when Kabzela left, we started seeing more of Charlie. That's what happened.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, I'm very excited to see the finale episode of The River. I hope they do a party. Actually, they should just One Magic. You must throw a party for the finale episode. Invite the fans of the show. Go large. You know, invite the fans of the show to come and actually, do a watch party. Because this show is. It's for the era, man. It's for the generations. Let's close it off in a more amazing way. So I want to talk a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna be having somebody from the SAFTAs on our show to come and talk about the awards and all of that. But I want us to talk a little bit about one category at this year's SAFTAs that I found very interesting. I'm interested to see what your take on that is. The best reality show in Tontoni. The name is very weird. I noticed that in that category, 4 of the 5 are actually celebrity shows. It's Kelly Kumalo's reality show, Zintle's reality show, and Living the Dream with Somizi. And the other nominee on that is Umselogo's what's it called?
Uthando Nesthembu.
Uthando Nesthembu, right? Cool. Uthando Nesthembu, deserved. DJ Zintle, in my opinion, second season, was better than first season, in my opinion. Kelly Kumalo's, was better. Living the Dream with Somizi season 5 was the worst of all the seasons of that show. Well, maybe not all of them, but it was the worst in a while. Audiences complained they were running on one storyline, some Mohale. There was not much happening outside of the Mohale thing.
It made me cringe a lot.
And the fact that Mohale was not part of the show, it made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? But it's nominated for.
I mean, clearly the judges think otherwise.
Let's take it in 2 prongs, right? First one, what do you think of the fact that 3 out of the 4 are celebrity reality shows? When you've got all these variety of reality shows out there,
Yeah, it's actually unfair on Moja Love shows because there's actually other great shows that have been on Moja Love.
Like Mama Zal.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Maybe they look down on Moja Love shows,
Yeah.
or maybe they just don't fit the criteria. I don't understand. Even presenter-wise,
Yeah.
you don't see any of the Moja Love presenters being nominated. I mean, Dingan Kumalo.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah,
have
he
been,
deserves. Yeah, he deserves some
he
recognition.
deserves
you
it.
know.
Who's that other lady? I forgot. Andile from
Andile,
Kumbuleka.
yeah.
She's also on Moja Love. She
Yeah.
could have been nominated also. I don't know what's going on.
And I mean, I did ask Moja Love people whether they were submitting for the SAFTAs or not, and they said yes, they were submitting. And you know, one of my followers even reminded me that
I saw that. I saw that comment. Yeah,
Tina Chakla was nominated for a show that was.
It doesn't make sense for me, to be honest.
Yeah. So, but my thing is that especially with entertainment genre, there's so much out there. Like for me, I'm like the pool is so big that should be one of the most exciting categories at the SAFTAs. That should be the category that.
And how long have they had that category? Isn't it like the second year now?
No, I think it's the third. Because Somisi has won it. Has been nominated twice. Yeah, Barkimang Olwe, I think has won 2 SAFTAs because of reality shows. Yeah.
Because I remember DJ Zinhle won a SAFTA.
Yeah. Anyway, So I was looking at that. Whatever. So the second prong now is of the ones that are nominated, who deserves it the most?
Okay, I tried watching Kelly Kumalo's show.
Yeah.
For me, the top 2 of the best reality show, definitely between Uthando Nestem and Kelly Kumalo's show.
Yeah.
How they structured and how they shot them and how they do everything. That the production is actually brilliant on another level.
Yeah.
Yeah. With DJ Zinhle's show is great, but I don't feel like it's actually the best out of the 4. DJ Zinhle and Somizi's show. So if any of those shows were to win, it has to be between Kelly Kumalo and Uthando Nestem. Because the thing is, it was my first time watching Kelly Kumalo's show. I think that was like the 3rd or 4th season.
Yeah.
I've never actually watched the other seasons. It's actually brilliantly shot and everything else. Just the production is actually much more better or great.
Yeah.
In terms of the top 2 shows. It'll be interesting to see who's gonna win. Because DJ Zinhle's show might win again. You just never know. You just never know. Yeah,
no. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, our check out our other episode, the interview episode. You're gonna have Boii, who's a casting director and a talent agent, to talk to us about what it takes to be in the entertainment industry. And then next week, we're going to be dropping an interview episode, where we're talking to somebody from the South African Film and Television Awards, talk to us about how the process happens. You know, who are the people who on the panel? How do they get to decide which shows deserve it more than the other?
And
you know,
do they watch all of the shows?
Do they watch all of the shows? But then I can tell you a little bit, like, if you are judging a category, you don't necessarily have to be watching the show, because remember, the shows or the production companies submit
a specific scene,
a specific episode, or a specific scene, or if it's a performance thing, they will maybe sometimes do what do they call it? A montage, whatever. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, but we'll talk about it more.
Yeah.
You know, on the episode. Yeah, this after. Yeah. Well, that's our episode. Do you have anything? Do you want to add?
Actually, talking on reality shows.
Yeah.
For me, one of the best reality shows, I wish they actually followed that format, was, remember the Lebo M show on Showmax?
Oh, yes. Okay. Before you even talk about that show, I love the title sequence.
It was actually brilliant.
I love the title sequence. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, you're taking me back. Yeah, that was very good.
I wish most shows actually shot that way.
Yeah. No, damn. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Well, that's our show. We'll see you guys. Oh, before we go, last thing. I promise. Thank you guys so much who've been commenting and giving us your, feedback and your critiques and all of that. Somebody keeps on talking to me, saying that the videos are not downloadable. I don't know what you mean, because I tried. I logged into my different account because I've got 2 YouTubers. There's the Entertainment Alert account and then there's my own account. I can download the episodes.
Maybe there's a problem on that person's side.
Yeah, so please check on your laptop or whatever device that you're using to download. Maybe the problem is on your side.
Yeah.
Because I can download. You can download them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if other people are experiencing the same problem, please let us know. If you guys are not, then it means, I'm sorry, my brother or sister, it's your machine that's got the problem.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Storage. Yeah.